Hey everyone, I'm Cindy San Luis with BabyNames TV, and we're going to be talking to folks today about how they got their baby names. Cheers! What's your son's name?
Julian and Joseph.
And how did you come up with that?
Well, we were thinking about names when we were pregnant, and me and my buddy went out and got drunk one night, and we were talking about names, and I always liked Julian, and so we were deliberating over it. And it turns out that when I got home and suggested it to my fiance, she said, "I already showed you that name," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, it just seemed much better over a couple of beers." So that's kind of how we got to Julian, and then Joseph's my first name, so that's his middle name.
Okay. And do you know why your parents chose the name Joseph for you?
Yeah, because Joseph is my mother's grandfather's name.
So you're keeping up the tradition, I see.
Inadvertently, yeah, I guess. It wasn't really a conscious thing. Julian and Joseph just kind of went well together, so.
What's your name?
Julian.
How old are you?
I'm 4.
Wow, he's 4. Okay, great. Thank you, guys. What is your name, sir?
My name is Corran.
Corran.
Yeah.
What's the origin of that?
It's a Hebrew name. It means glowing and beaming.
And you are glowing and beaming.
I am today, yeah.
Growing up, was that a unique name in classes, or?
Yeah,
you know?
it was a terrible name. I was called everything from corn on the cob, corn head, cornbread, corn dog, corn doggy dog. The names did not stop. Kids are not friendly to the guy with the weird name.
Okay, so I don't know if kids are planned in your future, but if they are, how do you feel about giving them a unique name then, given how you grew up?
Well, growing up, I originally thought that would be a bad idea, and I always wanted my kid to be Michael #2 or Jennifer S. But I think looking back, it actually shaped who I am, and I think that I would give my kid a unique name if I could.
What's your middle name?
Chai, it's actually another Hebrew word. It means life. So I'm a glowing life, apparently.
So tell us how you came up with your kids' names, and what are their names?
This is Jackson, and this little one is Addison, and our middle daughter, who's not here, who's 3.5, her name is Kenley.
How did you come up with those?
She came up with Jackson because it became a boy, not a girl. She also came up with Addison, and her middle name is after her grandmother.
Yeah.
And I came up with Kenley because we couldn't decide on 2 names, so I took 2 names and I smushed them together.
Kendall and Presley.
Kendall and Presley, and I made Kenley.
Nice. And now, so Jackson, if he was a girl, what was the name going to be?
Riley. Riley Alexa, but he ended up being Jackson Alec. And then we gave Alexa to our Kenley as a middle name.
And her middle
We
name is
used it after
Jewel.
all.
That's Addison Jewel.